Hey guys, this is Jamie. So today I'm gonna be talking specifically about weight and in general, sort of my journey through it and the concerns I have about the situation in society. Like, obviously we live in a massive diet culture, but I do want to discuss certain aspects. So first of all, I'm sorry that I'm not looking that great. I'm quite tired. I had my brother visiting over and I haven't gotten enough sleep. So, what I wanted to address was that I feel like there's no representation factually, specifically for when you're losing weight. And that was sort of like the starting point where I started thinking about it. And in general, weight is a very sensitive topic to me because I had been extremely skinny due to different sort of stomach issues in the past. And then I've also, due to depression, like increased a lot of weight. So I'm really sort of in the middle. And right now I'm really trying to lose weight, specifically for surgery and etc. and for my own health actually. So right now, as I'm losing weight, as I'm trying to focus on diets and everything, it really feels quite lonely. Not in the fact that people, well, yeah, a lot of people kind of just expect me to lose this faster and there's not a lot of support, but obviously like I have it in support of friends, my partner, and etc. But when it comes to like medical personnel, that is probably the one thing I would say I wish was better in terms of medical practices. I feel like sort of doctors kind of can hammer you into you must lose weight, otherwise everything bad is gonna happen. And that kind of gets backed up. Then you sort of like go on the internet, telly, Twitter, anything really. And you kind of get bombarded with these ideas of you have to lose weight. Obviously there's a lot of Ozempic talks. So it's also really bizarre that a lot of people are using, in my opinion, a drug specifically for diabetic people. Like, I understand if you're actually overweight and you're trying to lose weight, or if there's a health concern for you. But when it's just like celebrities just taking factual drugs from people who need it, that's when it becomes an issue. And in general, obviously, I am, in this case, I'm mostly focusing on the US because I don't understand the healthcare system there, or rather lack of it. And this sort of culture that you need to be a specific way. Obviously, it goes into Europe, it goes into the UK, it goes into a lot of places. So we're always pressured into being this sort of ideal skinny self. And again, like I was born in the 90s. So obviously as a kid I saw the 90s stuff. Then during the zeros, obviously there was a lot of hysteria around it. Like I still remember Britney Spears getting fat shamed. In general, sort of, I feel like maybe because I know this now, but you still kind of have the idea that men should be like buff, and on one hand I'd say, again, maybe because I'm in Portugal and I feel like you still sort of have some male body positivity these days, but at the same time it also kind of focuses on the fact that men also go for scrutiny, and they obviously are targeted for being overweight, or for not being a desirable weight, or for not having like 16 pecs on their arm or something, and not just their stomach. So what I'm trying to say is, obviously we know about unrealistic woman standards, and obviously there's unrealistic male standards as well. So everyone sort of tries to go for a desperate skinny look, and it feels really uncomfortable. And it's not that there's nothing wrong with being a healthy weight, but it doesn't always equal skinny. And I just feel like it's weird because the only sort of talks we have in the media is literally like, go get Ozempic and sort of drink this, starve yourself. And obviously there's still a lot of eating disorder encouragement online. It's very easy to find, actually. And then we have the other side of the coin, which is body positivity is great, and then it comes with two sides, where then people dig up that person who their body positivity has X issues with their body, or you know, that you shouldn't work out and everything is anti-body positivity. Like, well, in my case, I need to lose it for health reasons and against surgery. So I feel like I'm in a weird place where I'm between these two extremes. And then there's obviously another one, which is like specifically in men's circles. Like, I used to weigh like, I don't know, 300 kilograms, and then I lost it. Here's how you can do it. You have that obviously when it comes to women as well. But it's really weird. There is no sort of celebration for the small milestones. Like, there's no encouragement for them. Like, you can quietly sort of like mention it, and they're like, okay, but are you still on the track? There's no perception that this thing is very non-linear. At times you can gain weight again, you can lose more, you can stagnate, and I just don't understand why we as a society in general, in regards to beauty standards, are sort of striving to appear a certain way. Again, like I said, like, maybe because it's Portuguese brand, from what I see, I still see men with more chubby fats, whatever, still desire a grinder. And yeah, sure, you can have like no twinks, like, I like chubby and etc. And it does feel a bit like, why don't you say like men of all sizes, or like, I don't know, the bigger size? I don't know how to word it actually, because we're so consumed by this idea that we need to say skinny, fat, etc. But so that's a sort of positive. I don't know how it is in like the US, the UK. I can, like, from my experience, I can only speak of what I see, and that's the point of this channel. I try to talk about my experience, not analyze it, and etc. And give you like a perspective from someone who's here. So I do wish we'd celebrate more of the milestones, and I do wish we'd have an open conversation where just because you're a certain weight doesn't mean you're blindly pro the body positivity and against like gym culture. And neither are you skinny and shaming everyone. So it's really weird. I just wish we would do things healthfully and be more mindful of ourselves, our goals, and everything. Because I really feel like we're just striving to be the same and kind of put everyone through the skinny blender, and that's it. But yeah, so sort of not to get caught into plastic surgery and stuff. That's pretty much it, what I wanted to talk about and sort of give some food for thought when it comes to weight. And yeah, and I did lose weight. This is very baggy, if anyone is curious. I just really enjoy buying stuff. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thankfully, my throat recovered just in time to talk because I was having quite a throatache. Yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, please share if you enjoyed this video. And I also have a coffee, so donate to support my caffeine needs. Thank you very much.